Hello, everybody. Welcome back up here. Another day of astrology and wisdom. And quickly, I want to say thank you to JCK CPI. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the coffee. And if there is anything I can personally kind of like a thank you or do for you, please send me an email. I really kind of like want to kind of like give it back a little bit of the energies to you. And personally, thank you. So if there's anything I can do for you, let me know for it. But with that being said, I appreciate all of you guys for the comments, for the energies, for the feedbacks, and as we are going in there, or we'll continue going within the journeys, the more revelations it's gonna come in. What is it though? Revelations. If you're following the astrology report in the past few days, particularly we're talking about the Nordic tree of life energies there, and that is a connecting with the picture here. When there is no road to make a new one, when there is a new thing that it needs to be, and it hit me today. Had a very good early conversations with my partner Paulina, and it is about one thing, rising above and connecting with the energies of the power of creations is you to recreate. So if you have things, you have situations, you have something that led you through the life, and you had that experience. Let's say like your inner child is wounded. For example, I had another great conversations when I walked the dog this morning. And it's so funny how the universe puts you to people. Yesterday I met somebody else, and today I met somebody else from Germany. And this is about when you begin to create. And you understanding the power of the divine that says, like, I create you like you, so you can be creator like I do. Um, and that is that energy you will understand inside of you. And hopefully, you guys gonna get the message today through the energies too, because these energies are gonna be a very great, very powerful you to renovate this self. So if you had a bad experience in your life, doesn't matter what areas of life, could be emotional, could be energetic, could be spiritual, and so on and so on, you have the power of to recreate through the same situations, but you are right now on the other side. Right now, you're in the dispositions that you are creating different experience because you know what is in the other side when that trauma or drama or pain or so on. And now, when you recreate this, you create that thing, you're preventing what happened to you not to happen to the next. You're not passing the trauma and the trauma to the next generation, but you're actually going to be able to, through that experience, you to heal in there within yourself, and you to experiencing of that energy that you supposed to was missing and so on, that the next generations wanted to experience as a you do. And through that experience, to that mirroring in there, you're going to be able to recreate a new earth. And this is going to be that images, because I'm saying about the new earth, it is about Pluto, that is it, that Capricorn, but today as the moon is transiting into Aquarius, is exactly that. You to go there and you to recreate the new earth. As that all we are together, the earth, you, your physical body, your emotional body, your pain body, your energies body, your spiritual body, and you to recreate. You have that power is within you. Otherwise, you're going to be repeating same over cycles over and over, and that is what this kind of like conflicts today through the energies will be. So with that being said, in there, here is that chart. Today, as I said, the moon is riding here very beautiful transitions through Aquarius to kind of like give us a directions, because our focus is what can we recreate, what can we remake, what can we do differently in there. And with that energies connecting properly with Jupiter and Venus, it's beautiful. You're gonna feel the love there. But can you face the love? It's not only to you as a person or in a partner, and that's it. You stop right there. No, the love is about including with anything and everything. And this is gonna be this power of recreations that it's coming in. It's been given into Aquarius because that is gonna be required. This internal rebellion in there within yourself. And that rebellion is going to be coming into you. Very particularly, we're talking about this yacht, as you see these green lines here from the North Node, Mercury, talking about it, okay? And without the energy, who is responsible in there? Mars. And Mars is currently in a position is like, you know what, don't create like the old story. You're going to end up in the old cycle. You're going to be all ending up in all these destructions. You're going to end up in all this. You need to be working on yourself. Create a better family on earth. Because family on earth, it is also underneath the Cancer's energies. And this is going to be this masculine energies that it's going to come in. And as an harmonic at 7 o'clock, the sun is going to be very active with that powerful Pluto's energies with Uranus and Neptune. It's finally getting into this incredible powers right now to put things in order on Earth, which is tied up to that energies, you to recreate things on Earth, you to recreate yourself, you to heal better yourself. Proper energies with Chiron, you're going to be seeing it, those energies later on, as the moon is going to go and collecting that intuitions and is going to giving you to the authority. You're in your power of authority to recreate the world. Your internal world, that will leading to the rest. All right. So 8 o'clock, this is going to be blast from the past in there. You're going to see it, the blast from the past. To it's going to be really connecting into Mars. That realizations of like enough is enough of destructions. It's time to recreate the world as a one big family. Stop this separation. Stop this controls, manipulations, and so on, because it doesn't create a good family. It's time to recreate something new. It's time to do something better. It's time to get in it better. But you have to face what is not better and see if your actions is going to be on that. Very intense energies. For some of you, are going to be going through these intense energies. You're going to feel like you need to act in the negative path. But it's about that energies coming to test you. Are you ready to create the new world? Beauty, right? All right, 9 o'clock. It's coming. The ascendant is with Venus. Venus has the two choices right now. We are talking about unhealed patterns. Is gonna comes in and triggers in order you to find it that love inside of you. So the two paths, the duality is gonna be in there. For this undecisiveness is about you to choose the path of love. You to have the balance, because the love it's balancing this extremes inside of you. Those two extremes that keep in balancing you. Libra wants to be balanced. I don't want to go this and this that way. I'm moving, right? So this is what the peacemaker says. And when you find your inner peace inside of you, the moon is going to be telling you it's time to recreate situations in life, you to be in life, where you are going to be in that synchronizations. Beautiful downloads is going to be coming in from Venus being divine energies with Saturn. Pay attention to the wise guys, okay? The wise guy is restricting you right now. You to stop talking negative. You to stop this negative authority. It's proper because of this Mars situations as this right now. So if you feel like intensity inside of you to act in the old ways, stop for a second, count to 10, and see what is going to be that benefit. You destroys everything. You create this, and what is going to happen? Mars is going to end up in Cancer again. Okay, so pay attention to what you have in the Cancers in there. That is going to be showing you what it is. If you need some personal assistance, he's available. You can send me an email above. All right, here what's coming. Venus is gonna be, she's only about pretty much like 6 degrees away from this very beautiful Neptune Uranus divine energies. You're gonna find out that divine love that's gonna be helping you with these recreations. But first, before you start recreating, what do you have to learn? How to do it. And the way how to do it, it's coming first from within you. It comes in like an idea, it's come like an energy, it comes like a download, it comes like a feeling within the intuition in there. And then when you look at it within yourself, it's like, okay, let me verify this. Let me see if somebody did it. Let me see how somebody will feel if they already got it in there. And then you do your research. And now understanding that somebody's been done it, somebody's been get it, and you see it within yourself, which is the universe is gonna be guiding you in there. Now, if it's nobody's been done it, well, you're the luckiest one because you're understanding how to create a new road into the new earth. You're the road maker. You're the creator. So go create. Don't fear about it of failure in there. Failure can tell you the weaknesses and the points of the things. Okay, it's only a lesson, not a life sentence in there. You hear that quotes before. So with that energy, what do you need to do though in order to succeed? Create with what? With love. Don't create because of reasons. Create because you love to create it. Finding your love and passion is that's gonna be coming in pretty soon as that energy comes in. But currently that energy of the moon, it's gonna be showing up. And it says like, hey, you need to renovate. Who's gonna be opposing on that? Of course, your ego. We're talking about the midheaven that is at Leo. So pay attention to what you have of Leo when the moon is transiting into that renovations. Okay? Usually the ego, it's kind of like, oh, you cannot do it better. Oh, you cannot make it better. It is what it is. In there, it's been like this, and that's how it's going to be, and you're not allowed to build it better. Go ahead and tell someone who's got that moon Aquarius in there, I don't see you, because if they cannot build with you and you have that energies in there, they're going to build it somewhere else, because that's how Aquarius is. Nothing stops me, but I know what I'm doing. Nothing gets me in there. And this is why Aquarius is that part of the evolution. You try to go against evolution, the evolution is going to be coming back out to get you. It's like, no, 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 no. Can't go against the evolution because you're going against the universe. And now this kind of like a situations is going to comes in. It's going to be helping you to put the things together after a deep, deep awakening. All right. Talking about the next hour, it's 11 o'clock there. This is the current energies that it's right now as I'm talking to you. This is the ascendant that is have this energies with the node that comes from within a shadow. This is a more related into the hidden powers inside of you, things that you're suppressing in there, things that it was for it. You might gonna be feeling uncomfortable emotions. You might gonna feel uncomfortable things because that energy is gonna be square the moon, and of course opposing the midheaven because you don't want to be restricted. But can you imagine the restrictor was you? And now you understanding that you had fears of creating. And now you're like, screw those fears. You guys know what I mean. You know, F this fears. It's time to end. It's time to stop. Because that energy right now that we are talking about with the moon, it is a very powerful together with looking at the past. That energy is beautiful with the love. That energy is beautiful with Chiron. That energy is going to lead to growth within the love. And when I do things with love, guess what happens? What's growing? and not just doing the things with love. The love is growing too, but that love is necessarily for what? To go ahead and create the proper actions that are going to be coming in from within. And that ascendant is going to comes in because later on you got to be dealing with that inner work later on in the afternoon. All right, talking about the next hour, divine time. What are you telling yourself? Communications with the divine. We're talking about these positions of how you're creating. And this is why it's hard to create. It's hard to create because of all the limits put into you. Limits from others, limits of situations, limit of past experience, limits of traumas, limits of fears. And right now, it's very important what you're telling to yourself. This is the time that you can reach out into the divine energies, and that comes in and says, like, here, God's giving you that blessing. Are you going to be able to achieve it? And the only person who can achieve it is you. And now you're understanding your inner powers that is being given you by the divine within yourself, because the next hour, that is going to be the authority hour. It is about enough is enough. I am going to be working with the universe, which is right now Uranus and the sun are very beautiful. The universe sends you back into this uh, energy of let's recreate the things, the material world. This is powerful energy right now with Uranus being a Taurus. You are recreating the things in the material world. We are talking about money, finances, houses. We are talking a place to live. And Uranus, since he's controlling these powerful energies right now, he sends you back. He's like, let me remind you how it was in the past. Let me remind you how the thing is. Let me send you back to retransform yourself. And let me show you the things that is in the shadow and working together within the authority. So this is going to be a very beautiful revelations afternoon with dealing within the shadow itself. All right. Talking about the next hour, the midheaven is going to be at Libra. That is going to be connecting with the true Lilith. Of course, uncomfortable truths. You see, you have to feel okay with the uncomfortable truths. You're probably dealing with weak points, or you're probably dealing with agitation, aggravations, and so on and so on and so on for it. But the ascendant there is currently at Sag is going to comes in and helps in there. But who else is going to be helping? The moon. Your intuition is going to be telling you, here, seeing it this, you want to continue the same old way? No, you have power to recreate. You're going to be finding these solutions. You're like now understanding within yourself what is that needed. And now, since you have the power to recreate, you can recreate the same thing that hurt you, but you want to create a different outcome. And that's how you're going to heal. And you're going to see these energies between the moon and Chiron, how much powerful they are within yourself. All right. Next hour, we're talking about 3 o'clock. Things can get a little bit, yeah, of course. Every time when you challenging yourself, you feel uncomfortable. And can I be able to do this? Can I be able to do that? Can I, for it? Yes, you can, but you gotta be going at easy baby steps of releasing the old patterns inside of you, not holding them, and create the new one in. You can't just go out there. It's like, okay, I cut the wood and so on, and here's a new road. Yeah, but the new road, it's a little narrowing path that the people can fall off, and so on and so on. You're right now thinking it's like, okay, I need to do something else. I need to go ahead, cut the trees. I need to go ahead, level the ground. But that ground, I want to make sure it's stable. So that's mean I have to put a one level of gravel. It needs to be tampered down. Then I need to put this little sand in there, tamp it down, so make sure it stays, it's firms. Now I can go ahead put a concrete in there on the top. And over the concrete, I can put the black top. So make sure it's stable, right? And now you're seeing it, but it's going to take some time. So this is what the baby steps are. When you begin to create it, you begin to create it now from what? From a different ways, not the old ways, from the different ways, because you understand how the bad experience led you to. Now understanding that for it, you're now doing it completely different way. And that's what the evolution is about. Of course, there's going to be some challenges when you're sharing with others. Of course, there's going to be a challenges when you try to sharing things with people. Those challenges is going to comes in because the ascendant opposing Mars and Mars squaring the south and the north node, there's going to be this kind of like energy that comes towards you like, well, I don't have the support. I don't have this. I don't have that. No, you do. The divine is supporting you. It's telling you heal this. Just because somebody else says it's limited, that doesn't mean that you have to put limits in yourself. Just because somebody says you cannot do it, that doesn't mean you cannot do it. Do it twice to prove it yourself. And that's how you become an example. And this is emotions that are gonna comes in with the love, because people who are restricting, they're not growing. And you're gonna see these restriction energies, but that could be also related with you. You should not restrict yourself. I didn't say you're not to have healthy boundaries. I'm saying you to have no fears, because the power of creation, and it doesn't work with fears. Okay, you have to understanding what you need to create, take a precautions, which is boundaries in there, but you don't have to have the fears. All right, you understanding? All right, yeah. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you get in the points. The ascendant is together with Pluto. You're understanding this power of transformations there. As the moon is at 19 degrees for the power up here of this Venus and Chiron and Jupiter, it begins to be more positive and intense, kind of like a takeover. Your transformations of the processes that goes in, they can help you today, you to gain your power of creation. Okay? And the new earth energy is walking with you. What can I do? And where are those new energies are in there? Who is the renovator? Who is the downloader here? It is Uranus. But you're facing that mid-heaven. You're facing that shadows, the fears, and so on. You have to face them. And the hardest thing that you have to face is you, not other people. You. All right. Next hour, this is going to be at 6 p.m. You're going to see the moon is rising between 6 p.m. and 6:30. You're going to see it, its beauty in there in Aquarius. And right now, with the ascendant pointing out, it's like listen to your intuition, listen that energies. So by you looking at into this, I don't want to talk, I don't want to do, I want to restrict it, I want to suppress it. You're missing the energies that you see of what you've done in the past, which is this is a look at it here. A south node, it's 7 degrees. True Lilith is at 8 degrees. Mean Lilith is at 8 degrees. So you see the truth and the mean personality within yourself and what happened in the past. But right now, with that energies in there, through that inner work, you may be seeing the energies of how to get where you want. What do you want to create? Where is your passion is? What kind of power of creations God gave you? God gave you a gift of power of creating, but you forgot about it, right? Why did you forget about it? because everyone around you told you what you should, could, and must, and so on and so on to do. You forgot to look inside of yourself. What is your gift? It's uncomfortable questions, but you need to understand the hard thing and the right thing is the same thing. Yeah, limits. You're gonna be seeing those limits. You're gonna facing these dualities inside as a midheaven goes into its Sag. The ascendant is arising with Saturn opposing the Sun. Right? Who are you gonna listen to? Are you gonna listen to your intuition, or you're just gonna be getting into that love? Because midheaven is right now in this beautiful growth that it's coming. So if you're following Venus, if you're following the moon, the intuitions isn't there. You're following the growth. You heal the old patterns. Okay, those old patterns there are right now at this moment. They're gonna empowering the love, which is Venus. They're gonna empowering this intuition, and they're gonna do the inner work under the divine energies from the universe. Now the universe is taking a charge and helping you, be supporting you next to you. But you have to what? Seeking the universe in you, and that universe in you to connect with the universe out there. That is that missing part, because right there you're gonna find your power to create. All right. Yeah, I cannot do this, but I have to heal this. I understand those patterns and so on and so on. And you're posing that love. But at the same time, here at Chiron, there's going to be these energies of the authority as the moon is beginning to tell the authority here what happens. You have that patience inside of you. You have that beauty inside of you. You're using it. Because that energy of the love right now, together with this, that is it when the love is going to be overcome the fears, the challenges. And when those pain, challenges, and so on, they are overcome with love. This is how you healed, and the healing patterns begins to create the new, your new self, your proper self, and so on. But it requires one thing. That's require one thing. You to work on it. Hi, twin flame power. Yeah, the safety. A lot of people looking at into a safety, but the safety can be the inner gel, or the safety can be I'm stepping in the right powers and I know how to create the right way. So there's a lot of difference in there. What the safety is within the mind, within the personality. And looking at in this chart, actually, thank you for the comment. You see this squaring here, that closed energy. It now looks like a gel. Yes, it is. But if you would take in that kite up here, that blue lines of the kite in there, it is safe for you to fly your kite if it's you. But you need to listen your intuition. That intuition that comes in, after listening to your intuition, is from the authority. Recreate and not repeat patterns for the future generations. Provide that as energies. Exactly. Because those energies, they're transiting come as an information and as a gravity. And if you transmuting that, the gravity as a transformation, how beautiful it's going to be. All right, 9 o'clock. We're talking about ascending. It goes with the universe. With Uranus is like, yeah, that it's the orchestrating with these energies in there. And you're gonna begin to feeling that the universe is sent you that love. It's like, oh my God, I didn't know about it. You're gonna be experiencing in a few days. You're gonna have pretty much a week and a half around in there to get those energies straight within yourself. A lot of divine love it's coming, guys. Through all these harsh periods and so on and so on. But do you putting the dots together within yourself? That's gonna be a huge questions, isn't there? And this is what that Taurus Libra divine energies are. Who is ruling both zodiac signs? Venus. Love. Pallavi, hello. Oh, and Dio feeling a little bit spaced out and lost. Pallavi, um, connect to me. I can kind of like give you a few things, and you know how that goes. Just find me on the Facebook and see what I can give you as a tips. Okay, because that's kind of like personal information. So otherwise, I would have been asking you here, but I'm staying away if people put their personality here and there. So yeah, I'm still doing like a 15 minutes overview for some people if they need it. Find me on a Facebook, you know how. Let's see, but that lost energy, it's coming in. You're feeling lost because of the old energy is acting within you, and the new is asking you to perform, but you have not understanding on what area to perform and what area you to create. So you're looking at the negative positions in there, they're coming towards you. You change your understanding and reactions, and you create totally different. That way, you're gonna get off of this lost way, and you're lost because that duality between the new path of that you need to create and the old path that was created from before is right now there in the fights within you. You don't know what is in there, but this kind of like energy, if that is a personality or a personal situations, guys, in there can be helping you. And it's nothing wrong you to reach out to people. It's nothing wrong you to go out and talk and communicate there, because that's the only path. That's what Mercury positions is. Okay, that is it. The only path used to find this energies between Mars and Mercury right now, because everything else, Mercury is right now opposing Saturn, is like stop suppressing yourself, stop sabotaging yourself, stop those limits. And Saturn is like, are you going to stop talking negative to yourself? Are you going to stop telling yourself all these negative energies? Would you find that courage? And you see Mars, it's coming here. It's like, always been like this, always been like that. There's all those old patterns and so on and so on. And here is the intuition comes in Aquarius. And it says like, no, just because you only focus on the pain and the problems and the situations and the things in there within you, do you see that you can create something new? You never thought about that, right? And that's what the problem is with right now. But that is also the solutions, because if there is no problem, there is no solution, there is no evolution. So the problem, it's path of the evolution. All right, 10 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Gemini, pretty much very close to Jupiter. Is going to be helping with that, the energies with Pluto later on within the moon. The moon, it is increasing these divine energies towards the sun. You see, this is the power of the intuition when she learns. What is she does? She goes to the authority. If you look at it in the relationship, this is the wife, the mother, goes into the father and says like, you know what, I discovered this, I discovered that, we can take it and move from this, we can heal, and we can both be together. Now, what is your authority will do to yourself? Is the authority is going to listen to these divine energies and healed, or your authority is going to be the old ways, restricting, not seeing it, and the authority is going to be not growing in there and continue with the limitations and the restrictions within you? Are you gonna be continue to limitate and restricting yourself? Are you gonna be feeling small, or you gonna be finding that solution inside of you? Move away from the restrictions and create a new solutions. Powerful, powerful energies, guys. And here is, we're talking about 11 o'clock. Exactly that energy is going to be so strong. Your intuition is going to be telling you the right way. If you did the work from the past hour, you're going to be in the right path, the right energies, the right situations to create in your understanding. This is your road. Your understanding, this is your, and you can try to escape, you can try to hide it, you can try like this. This is the same thing with the twin flames. When they get ignited towards each other, you try to hide it, that you have love to this person. How did that work out? We all know that. People feeling you, that you're in love with somebody. And that's what this is the same feelings, but it's the same time. And it's telling you the proper way. And in a way, this is the healing cosmic mother that helps the cosmic father to heal. Beautiful, divine energies. And that said, I hope you can take that love connections here with Jupiter and the moon, and you can go ahead and heal the old wounds and create paradise on earth. That's what your soul came here. That's what God creates you in His image. That's what you're looking into the divine in there. So that's all I have for you guys. And if you got any questions, I can take a few. If not, let's share the love and the light. And we'll see you in the next time. Okay? Thank you so much for watching and for the support, guys. Be love. You're welcome, Phoenix Rising.